All right, guys, my name is Scuba Steve, and this is recording. All right, I'm here with my jumping crew. This is recorded. We're doing this for you guys. All right, 3, 2, 1. And this is recording.
Hey, buddy!
Let's get it started. Winnie my poo. What's going on? She gonna have to be my co-host today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to another edition of This Is Recorded Podcast. Yes, sir. You know how we do it over here. How you doing? How you feeling? I need your energy. Give me your energy. I need your energy. Give me your energy. I need your energy. Give me your energy. Let's get it. Let's be excited about the day. Let's be excited about this life. Let's be excited that we got another chance. We got another choice. And we watching This Is Recorded Podcast. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'll say it again. Make sure y'all go check out that MTV Cribs. Oh, hello, MTV. What's going on? Meet Winnie, and welcome. I am Reggie B. This is recorded. Creator, billionaire, content all over. Funny man, dog lover, Winnie's dad, Shan's husband, all of that. And let me show y'all my crib. Come on in. Thing. Yeah. It's gonna make a fool of me. Oh, how does it come up? So I gotta get out of here. Matter of fact, man, get out of here. Get out. MTV came to me with a great opportunity to do Cribs. I couldn't say no. They trying to reboot it. They trying to get it back out there. So I'll tag it at the end of this video. When you watch the end of this video, you fast forward to the end of this video, you go to This Is Recorded YouTube. If you ain't got time, go ahead and check that thing out. And yeah, man, MTV, shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for having me. It was a pleasure. I got to show them my vacation home. I'm scared to show them my real home, so I got to show them my vacation home. So it was amazing. We had a good time. We had a fun time. Winnie was there. Winnie sleep now, but of course she don't let me sleep any other time. You know, when we was at the vacation home, we had a good time in Orlando. Shout out to Bridge. It's always her birthday. You try to go out there, have spring break, the family with the kids. And so we just had a really good time out there. I love Florida blackness. I love how ratchet Florida is. All the moms and stuff is out there with thongs and stuff all up their butt and just dressing all wild. And they got their kids out there just as ghetto, ready to fight. But all of that aside is, you know, it's really black boy joy. What are you doing, bro?
Okay.
Come on. My ball. My ball. My ball. That way. My balls. My ball is that way. My ball is that way, that way. Crazy boy. Crazy boy. Not you from that good. What the fuck you doing, right? Kim was like, no, man, no. That was dirty.
Black people joy, and it's really people trying to give their kids things they never had. You know, maybe they grew up rough, they grew up ghetto, they wear what they want to wear out there in front of kids, but under all of that, when you see through all of that, you see people trying to do something different than what they had growing up. You see people loving on their kids. You see people trying to give them experiences and give them memories of things they always remember. But Florida, by far, is one of the craziest places in the world, man. But you love to see beautiful black people enjoying themselves, having fun, having a good time, loving life, enjoying the sun, enjoying the water, enjoying the festivities. You know, you stay at a resort, you know, they got the pool, they got everything. It's just really a good time. So shout out to Florida. Shout out to the kids, man. If you're a kid, be a kid, stay a kid. Encourage your kids to be them, 100% themselves, so they could create a life for them. They could create financial freedom for them to be themselves 24/7. They don't have to 40 hours a week, 8 hours a day, be somebody they not. Encourage them so they can be somebody they are all the time and live a life and be happy. Enjoy their siblings. Enjoy family fun. Enjoy this life. Because, you know, as we know, life gets harder. You know, we always hear life is hard, but, you know, we do understand that life gets harder. So we need to make sure these kids have every opportunity in the world to just have fun and enjoy themselves. And Florida is that place. Florida is super ghetto, but I love it. The people from Florida, you can just tell, but they just out there having a good time, man. The resort we was at, each house probably had about 10 people. The little long white vans, the 16 passengers was every other parking spot was probably one of those, man. And I just love it, man. I just love our people, black people out there enjoying themselves, having fun. I love when anybody is out there having fun, really enjoying life, building memories. But it's very special when my people, my beautiful black kings and queens, are doing it. So I really, really love that. I want to see more of that. I need more of that in my life, man. And what I need more in my life is freedom. I need more freedom to do what I want. And I need to know my worth and understand my worth. This week I was at the job, and that's what it is, a job, and it just was like, it hit me. It hit me like really, really hard. Like, I don't really enjoy working for somebody else. It hit me that I've been working at this hospital, even though I moved up different levels, I'm still working here, and I'm not getting paid what I'm worth. No job can really pay you what you're worth if you bring something special to the table, if you're really that kind of person. For me, I'm a team player. I bring the morale up. I get my work done. I take my work seriously. I really think, like, what if my family member was on this table? I think of how can this help somebody else? And jobs use that against you sometimes. They use that, like, so we could work you hard. When I do great and I do extra and I pull off miraculous things, there's no tipping scale for me. There's just the same old paycheck at the end of the week. What really hit me and really triggered me, Shannon Sharp, shout out to Shay Shay's Club, so Shannon Sharp's podcast, Club Shay Shay, on YouTube, on podcast, but he was talking to Mendici, and they were talking about people that come home from jail and they only making this low amount of money, but, you know, at least they making some money, you know, and that amount they said was $2 off from what I make. I don't make a lot, y'all. I really don't. But with the life that we chose, you know, me and my wife, we got our home making way less than what we make now. But my wife's money is miraculous. She's a nurse. So it's like high. She works for a great company, all that stuff. But what I make, it didn't make me feel good. It really didn't really sit right with me. So when I took this vacation, it was vacation, but it was also a mental vacation to get my mind right and come to you to get it harder, to work harder, and to get me to start working and really moving with intention. It got me moving with a purpose. Like, it's all or nothing. I'm ready to take that risk. I'm ready, no matter what it is. Like, I'm getting dates in my head. Like, I got to go at this point. I got to figure it out. I'm willing to roll the dice and gamble on myself because I've been working for somebody. I've been working since I was 16, and I'm 35 now. And the pay scale, probably from then to now, is probably like a $10 difference, something like that. You know, not much. And I know what I bring with this content to you guys. I know what I bring with my personality. I know what I bring with my creativity is more. But I also know what I don't bring. I don't bring the passion sometimes. I don't bring the consistency. I don't put in the effort. I don't put in the work. I do my job as in work that pays me less more. I work harder for them. That's Stockholm Syndrome. Stockholm Syndrome is when people that abuse you and do things bad to you, you just love them even more. You just stay there. A lot of us have that Stockholm Syndrome when it comes to these jobs. We working extra, extra hard, and they're not going to give us more. No help is coming. They might throw you a little pizza party. They might do this, they do that. You do miraculous things. You bring everybody up around you. You set a vibe in work. You do these things, nobody cares. You're going to get that same old paycheck. And we working, man, disrespectful. 30 cents a year is, most jobs in the Georgia area, stuff like that. In hospitals, they like 30 cents, 30 cents, 30 cents a year. They give you that. That's some bullshit, So it really hit me. And it really hit me. Check my timer. It really hit me to go harder. And that's what I got to do. I got to make content. As you can see, the MTV Cribs, I got to figure it out. As you can see, I'm going to the Black Effect Podcast networking event, Black Effect Podcast Festival at the end of the month. I'm getting pictures. I got my graduation pictures on there, August 4th, photography.com. August 4th, photography.com, but August 4th photography on Instagram. I got my graduation pictures up. For Mother's Day, May 6th, I want to try to do something like a week before Mother's Day, where you do the minis, where you come out for a certain amount, proud to pay. Maybe I make it $20. Maybe it's whatever you want to give me. I'm really doing it for the love, because I really got to get out there. You got to spend money to make money. They talked about that in the podcast. Just different things. So what I got to do is whatever I got to do to make it happen. But in that feeling, I never quite felt as much like that. I'm very content. Well, like, okay, I live good. It ain't that bad. But in that moment when I was at work this week, it was just like, yo, I can't do this shit no more. And I'm really to gamble. I got a lot at stake. We spent a lot of money on a dog. We got a lot of big things coming up. But I'm ready to gamble. I'm ready to take that risk. I'm ready to make it happen, because it's not working this way. I've been doing this way for almost 20 years. It's not working this way. So I'm ready to do it. People like Lil Duke encourage me. These news that he tells me and brings me about he elevating and doing this and doing that. These news that all these people bring, and, the family. It's just like, it's motivating. I mean, in life, just because you older don't mean you know more. Just because you older don't mean, what I'm saying, like, you're more well equipped. I look at Lil Duke as the older brother or the older cousin, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I'm learning from him. I'm learning the way to go. I'm learning the way to elevate. It motivates me to be better, to do better. And it motivates me because we try to hold each other accountable. It's always respectable, and we're always joking and stuff, but it's like, hey man, come on, let's do it. Let's keep each other going. And we have to be, that's my favorite Jay-Z bar, nobody could fall because we all would be each other's crutches. We all have to get it our own way. It's time for me to do my part. It's time for me to elevate with this podcast. It's time for me to take this content up. If you want it, go get it. Yeah, you can have different little safety blankets, but this is what I want. I love this content game. I love podcasts. I'm not doing it like everybody else. I'm doing it this is recorded way. I'm doing it so you can see, from the 15 views a week that I get, from the 20 SoundCloud listens or Apple Podcasts, to where I want to take it, to where I want to grow to. And living in Atlanta, there's no excuses. You have to put the work in. I have to put the work in. I have to go get it. I have to have conversations with family. I have to do everything. I have to eat different. I have to work out. Everything that could make you uncomfortable, you got to get comfortable with if you want this thing called greatness. And that's what I want, and that's what I'm going to get it. Y'all hold me accountable. We're going to do these things, man. We're going to do a lot of things. And one of the things also when I was on vacation is swimming, man. Swimming and swimming lessons. Black people. We have to get these kids swimming lessons. We have to teach these kids how to swim. And also, like, swimming and learning how to swim is a metaphor and a thing for our life. Because I think 90% of learning how to swim is the fear of letting go, is the fear of you possibly drowning. That's me. I can't swim at work. I can't swim at work because I feel like I'm scared to let go of the ledge. You know how you swim and you holding on to the ledge, or your feet could touch the bottom. My feet could touch the bottom, or I can't, I'm on the ledge. I'm holding on to the ledge and just going across, and I'm having fun, but I really don't know what it feels like to really have fun. When you go swim on the deep end, when you could go under, when you could see the water, you could see the people, you got your goggles on, and you just feel free, and you're swimming, and your legs is kicking and stuff like that. You feel great. You feel free. I want to feel free like that.
Hey guys, I'm about to jump in the pool. So, yeah.
So I got to feel free of this job. I got to start spreading my wings and doing my own things, but I got to get over that fear. But we got to get these kids swimming lessons and teach them how to swim. It's like a joke, like, oh, black people don't know how to swim. But it's not a joke, because I could tell you this. I don't know for sure, but it seems as if when we were there our last day, somebody drowned at the pool, a kid. And we're panicking, frantic. We like hoping, it's not on our kids, stuff like that, because, they're older. We let them go. We let them be free. But the bottom line is somebody was out there, everybody's playing, and they possibly drowned. They had to duct tape the whole place off. They had police everywhere. It was crime scene tape everywhere. And it really scared us. And as we felt relief for that none of our people drowned, you can't help but to feel bad that if one of them kids, if that kid did drown indeed and they couldn't revive them, that could have been our kid. That could have been us. That could be you. We have to, this podcast too, I stand on, this shit is about breaking down barriers. All that bullshit you heard, black people don't swim, we don't, I'm old, I'm stubborn, I can't talk to my mama this, I can't talk to my daddy that, I don't want to have this conversation, what if they leave me, I won't have no money, fuck all that. We standing on what we stand on. We standing on a difference. We standing on change. We standing on impact. We standing on making something out of nothing. We standing on living free. We standing on swimming out. We ain't holding no fucking ledges. We standing on making it out and making it free and doing something different. That's what we standing on. Will you come? I'm talking to you, Reggie. Will you come? Are you going to stand on that same old bullshit and you're not going to, hold yourself accountable? Are you standing on, oh, I'm too tired, I don't want to do that, but you're going to work all hard for these fucking people? Are you standing on stuff like that? Or are you going to get free? Or are you going to be free of the Stockholm Syndrome? Are you standing on people? Are you standing on people treating you like shit? Are you standing on being unhappy in life? Are you standing on, I don't like the way I look? Or are you about to be free? Are you about to let go of them people in your life that don't mean shit to you, that only hurt your feelings? Are you standing on, I'm tired of living this way, I'm looking this way? Are you standing on, I'm tired of my health declining? Are you standing on, I'm tired of not going nowhere, I'm tired of my finances not being that way? Are you standing on that, or are you standing on freedom? Because I want to swim. I want to be on the other side. I want to be free. I want to have fun. What do you want to do? Huh, Reggie? What do you want to do? You come on here, you got this podcast and you do these things, you say these things, but what do you want to do? You going to bullshit with these people and make it seem like you the speaker of wisdom and truth, or you going to make something happen? Come on. I get on this podcast, I free myself to hopefully free y'all. I show my vulnerability. I show my downfall. I show that I don't make no real money for real, and I want to be somewhere different. We can only get there together. Teach them kids how to swim. Get free. Let's teach ourselves how to swim. Let's get it on. Let's do it, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. I end this thing, man. I went on a rant, but I felt that. I was passionate about that. And it really made me feel good to get that out. Because I really think it's time for me. It's my time. And I'm putting in the work. And I could see it. I got on Google. They got Google Calendar, and it can show you some things. And I like having organization. And I feel a shift, I feel a change, and I really feel like God is calling me. The Most High, Allah, is speaking to me, saying, look, it's right there, but you got to come get it. It's right there, but you got to go work for it. It's right there, but you can't keep bullshitting. Come with me. Come on this other side and see what it's like. You've been doing that other way for so long and it's got you nowhere. Come on this other side, Reggie. Another thing in life is patience. We have to be patient. This dog, this sweet little Winnie of mine, man. Come here. Pit bull training. Come here. Pit bull training. She's teaching me patience, man. She's just a puppy, you know. She is tearing up stuff. She's pooping here. She's doing this. She's doing that. We didn't want to take her on vacation, but we had to because, misunderstanding with the breeder, and then nobody can take her because she's a dog and she ain't been around other dogs, so she could get sick. So we learning patience. We learning how to deal. We learning how to adjust. Life is that. Life is about making adjustments. Life is about learning on the fly. Life is about figuring it out. We have to figure out this life thing, man. Whether it's a new job, if it's something you want to do, there's nothing wrong with jobs if that's something that you really wanted to do, but most of us is working a job that we just have to do. Careers is different. I want a career in funny and podcasts and media and making people feel good and making people look good through photography. That's what I want. But I got to have patience with that. It took me a long time to learn lighting and this and that, and I wanted to give up. But now I see how far I've came. I can only go further if I put in the work, if I work harder, if I do more. But we have to have patience. We have to have patience with the people we love, but we also, and I stand on that, have to know when to let them go and let them grow. And hopefully when they grow, they come back to us. We have to have patience, and when we're creating something new, we have to have patience on when we're doing that thing that's for our dream, because most people don't see it. You got to know in this space, the people you love closest to you in a creative world may tell you like, I don't know about that. I don't get it. And you have to be comfortable with that. You can't get mad. You can't get frustrated. You have to be comfortable in knowing that they may not get it, but one day they might get it. And you have to know, like, all right, that's cool, they get it now. But you have to know, like, it's a real thankless thing. Like, when you make it, of course, everybody, I knew they was going to do that, or I seen that in them, or I taught them this, and I did that. And it's probably not true, but it's cool because you have that patience that I'm not going to curse them out. Wasn't nobody helping me. Wasn't nobody supporting. Nobody was watching my videos. Nobody was doing that. You have to have that patience. Like, they'll come around and they'll get it one day. But even if they don't, I'm patient enough to know, like, what I do, I love it. What I do is growing. What I do is making me happy. You have to have that in you. Patience is everything. You know, I mean, I can't tell you how many times in my life where I thought the walls was caving in, and now I live this great life that's peaceful, prosperous. I'm seeing things. You know, I think about it, and I don't like to think like that, but if I was to go today or tomorrow, I lived a life that where I did a lot of shit, y'all. Inshallah, God bless. Man, I've done a lot of things, man, that just I ain't never see for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never seen, like, to have a home, to be able to afford a decent car, to be able to eat a nice, different meal, to go places I've been, to get on planes, to have money saved up to do different things. I mean, I don't live the life, and it's just cracking the surface of where I want to be. But I don't live the life, y'all. I want y'all to live that life. But I want us to get there, man. I'm telling you, man, at work it was that, when they say like a come to Jesus moment, man, it was a baptismal of, you know, I love that. I had a pastor that married me, Reverend Edwards, man. He had a great bar that said, a baptismal is the outward sign of an inward change. me growing my hair, me elevating with podcasts, me doing different things and taking it seriously, I want that to be the outward sign of an inward change. That I'm not bullshitting no more. I'm not procrastinating no more. I'm making it happen. For you in your life, I want you to see that outward sign of an inward change. I want the people around you. I want the people that love you, but most important, the person when you look in the mirror, I want them to see that outward sign of an inward change within you. This week I speak into existence patience. Patience with yourself most of all, because we're so hard on ourselves. We don't love ourselves at times. But we got to make it happen. And we tired of the sadness, and we tired of the bad news. We tired of scrolling social media to find nothing different than what we've seen 10 times over. I speak patience into you this week, that you work on it. But this week, I speak into existence, you find that outward sign to an inward change within yourself. And this is recording. My name is Johnny Knoxville, and this is Underwater Diving.